Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be going over another elemental class tutorial, and the one we're going to be looking at is probably one of the best starting classes in my opinion. It is the Pyromancer, which is a really well balanced area control class with a lot of fireballs, you guys would assume, you know. So we're going to go ahead and look at the spells, the sorcery casts, and the skills, and then maybe what runes would be good with pairing the Pyromancer. So why don't we go ahead and hop in and check it out on Practice Island. Here we are on Practice Island. I'm going to go over, grab the equipment so that we have optimal movement and mana. Grab the legendary fire gauntlet. And here we are. The auto attack. So the auto attack is a fireball. This is a very powerful hit. As a legendary, it does 38 damage direct hit and incremental, well, a periodic 4 damage for 2 ticks. So 2 seconds. That's with the first skill level. So you have to keep that in mind. That is not the burn is with, that's after you enter the first circle. I do need to go grab these level ups real quick. So here we go. Doop, doop, doop. Alright. So now we have all of our skills unlocked. We know what the spell is, which is a simple, it's a fireball. Now, how can you maximize your hitting with a fireball? If you have an enemy jumping around, everybody knows what a parabolic trail is. It's if you throw a baseball up in the air, it's going to go up, there's going to be a peak, and then it's going to come down. So what you want to do is really try to time people when they come down to the ground and hit their feet. If you're a more advanced player, if you can get near somebody in air, you can time them and you can intercept them mid-air, like so with this wall. But you have to be able to hit them while they're moving, while you're moving, and with the distance of movement that the fireball has to go. If you see somebody moving, maybe they're flying away, if you can properly track with the fireball, it's an incredible shot. It's probably one of the most rewarding things in the game to hit somebody with a fireball mid-air. It's very powerful, obviously. Alright, so that is the spell that the fire class has to offer. The sorcerer cast is it's a flame wall. The flame wall is a barrier. It does damage over time, and you know, it's an obstruction. People don't want to walk through fire, so they walk around it. What you just saw was the second skill. You get to fly if you enter your flame wall in skill level 2. It'll only fly for 2 seconds. Oh, also, I'm sorry. Skill level 1, combust. On direct hit, you ignite your target for 2 seconds, and the fireball explosion radius is it's increased. So that's huge because you don't have to hit them so direct. The flame wall level 2 is just a simple 2-second fly, and then if we look at level 3, the pyrolysis, it simply increases your damage of your flame wall by 100%. Which is huge. That is a lot of damage increase. You can see it's doing 12 damage. That's but it's only for 2 seconds. So you can tell this is doing 6 damage. It's my normal wall. The firewall lasts a very long time. Now, you can see here the wall is blue. That is when you can tell that it is doing the extra damage. So the last skill, conflagration, is a really big one. On fireball hit, spawn 4 smaller fireballs. So as you can see, I can hit here, and there are little fireballs bouncing off of it. They're little they're little explosions that just come out to the sides, and it allows you to hit somebody. If you don't hit them directly, you still have a chance of one of your lower fireballs, your smaller fireballs, to hit them. So that is a big thing for ground control, because now your opponent has to dodge those two. So that is a ridiculous amount of control in the area, as I stated in the loadout screen and as it is described. What runes now do we have to look at that might be good with fire? Honestly, when it comes down to runes, there are possibly ones that synergize with a class, but as you'll find out, you have preferences of mobility and how you'll have your own type of gameplay. But the biggest thing with fire is you put out a lot of damage. So in my experience, people are always running away from you. So one of my favorite as fire is flight, because you already do have flight. It's a good way to get away. It's a good way to try to catch somebody, or simply to change your elevation on the map. But then adding the rune, let's say this guy is running, you can get in his face, surprise him with some fireballs, and now you're that much more annoying. You can see my little fireball hit in there for 9 damage, 10 damage. That's very nice. Very nice. And that is the quick summary of the basics that the fire class does have to offer, the Pyromancer class. If you guys found this video informational, then it was of benefit to you, then drop a like, comment below what you like about the fire class, what you think that you'll enjoy the most, and then of course sub if you guys are interested in seeing more content from my channel. I'll be putting out more advanced tutorials on classes and combinations, and my buddy and I are looking at possibly creating a podcast here soon for the community of Spellbreak, and keep everybody updated on the latest of the coolest ways to become the best battle mage. So this is Daddy's Eve. I do appreciate anybody that stopped by, and I will catch you another time.